with these tips I'm going to offer you, we can create a confident cover letter that will further propel your presence and recognition within the applicant pool. So, for quite a bit of time, there's been an ongoing debate of the necessity of cover letters. One of the most common questions, does anyone really read these? Or shouldn't my resume just be enough? Well, in turn, ask yourself this. Are the employers going to call back every single applicant to find out who every applicant is? If your answer to that question is no, now ask yourself, are cover letters important? I think now, in the midst of social change and less person-to-person contact, cover letters will be read more than ever. I'll be even willing to bet that it's going to be one of the most important aspects of your application. This is because this is your opportunity to stand out and tell prospective employers who you are. So the importance of a well-crafted cover letter has taken a new role moving forward. I would recommend a tailored cover letter for each application as a good route to go when you're applying for jobs. Show your interest and energy you plan to bring the company or organization that you apply for. Let the company that you're applying for know that they're not just another application on a list of others. And this is not to say that a template can't be a great foundation for your cover letters. The goal is not to seem generic and copy and paste with your application submission. We want to grab the attention of the potential employer with a confident cover letter so you can make a strong introduction for your case, or in this case, an intro to your resume. So, with today's tips, I'm going to help you develop a confident cover letter by first breaking down the parts of a letter into sections that will help you understand the process and strengthen your cover letter. So, the first paragraph. One of the key components of the first paragraph is the greeting. In your greetings, make it a point to address the hiring manager directly. Information about this particular individual can be found in the job announcement or on the company website. And if push comes to shove, you can also contact the company and retrieve the information that way as well. Refrain from using generic greetings such as to whom it may concern or sir or madam. If the name of the person responsible for hiring can absolutely not be located, try addressing the greeting to a role and end with hiring manager. So, for example, if this was a database engineering position, you can address the letter to your database engineering hiring manager. Remember, we are confident applicants, so let it be known. Follow this greeting with a great attention-catching opening line, like make yourself stand out, highlight your interest in the company. A good opening line could be expressing your excitement or desire for the opportunity. So one example could be, I was excited to find a database engineering opening with company XYZ. Because my work with information databases has been important to my core values, I'm a perfect candidate for this position because it combines my experience with education and information databases. This particular open line expresses excitement, but it also allows the employer to understand that you are dedicated to the company and the mission of the organization moving forward. So now that you have the attention of your potential employer, you may ask yourself, what do I say in the body of the letter? I say, if this was dinner, look at this as the main course. Firstly, don't make the mistake of overselling or reiterating your already pandemic-proof resume. More so, take those bullet points from your job experiences and try to give the employer an image. So, yes, you engineered databases in your previous experience, but what other responsibilities went into you creating the database? Did you have to schedule and consult outside sources? Did you have to report or record the data after and while you're creating it? What characteristics did you exemplify in doing such, in creating this database? A great way of doing such is to think about how you can better the company and what impact can you make? What problems can you solve? Another way is analyze the job description and use language or keywords to state how you can deliver on the key needs of the job. Showcase your skills, not your education or lack of experience. Even in the case of, let's say you don't have a lot of experience, you want to Focus more on expressing how your skills can translate. Overall, you want it to be specific, but in total, we want to keep it simple. Keep it simple. Cover letters average between 200 and 400 words, or 3 to 4 paragraphs, or a basic way of putting it, a half a page to a page. Lastly, and most importantly, let's finish the letter strong. A great way to finish strong is to state again how the company's vision or mission statement align with your skills. For example, I'm passionate about company XYZ's mission and would love to bring my creativity, customer service, and commitment to results to your organization. The use of a closing paragraph in the letter is to further emphasize your interest and how much of an impact or a great fit you would make. This is also an opportunity to add other nuanced details, such as your adaptability to teleworking from home or openness to relocation. Finally, in creating a confident cover letter, make sure that you edit. Allow your letter to be edited and critiqued by friends and a good number of other people. Make sure your spelling and grammar is airtight, because this could be a turnoff to an employer, especially if you're applying for a job where writing skills are important. Overall, make sure that your letter is confidently selling you in the best way possible. So here at the library, we have several databases that can help you achieve that confident cover letter that you're looking for. Our database Career Transition houses industry-specific cover letter templates that can cater to your experience, as well as articles and information in regards to cover letters, as well as BrainFuse Job Now, which also houses cover letter templates, as well as live career coach critiques. Accessing these databases requires a library card, and if you don't have a library card, you can apply for a card online through our website, pgcmls.info. Under the Service tab, under Account Services, you would click on Library Card Services. I hope these tips on cover letters helps you stand out amongst the crowd. In the words of poet author Oscar Wilde, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken. I encourage you all to go forward, be yourself, and make your your cover letter shine. Go and confidently show these companies who you are. And until the next time, stay safe and stay healthy.
Thank you, Zach, for that information. Hello, everyone. I am Yasin with the Workforce Development Team, and today I will be showing you how to create a cover letter using some of our jobs and career resources that we have on our website. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is go to our website, which is pgcmls.info, which will bring you to our homepage. From there, you want to go to Online Library and select Online Resources. So under Online Resources, you have two options on searching. You can search alphabetically or search by category. I'm going to select category and select jobs and careers. We have several resources under jobs and careers. Today, we're going to be focusing on career transitions and BrainFuse Job Now. So once you select career transitions or BrainFuse Job Now, it's going to ask for your library card. If you don't have a library card, you go to our website and register for a digital library card, and then you could access any of our digital resources that we have on our website. So let's start with career transition. This is the homepage of Career Transition. Of course, you will create an account with them, and we're going to go straight to create a cover letter. Okay. This is a document I was working on, so I'm going to go to the cover letter homepage, which would look like this to you. Okay, so here you have two options. You have a cover letter to create a cover letter from scratch, and you have cover letter examples. So the cover letter examples, unfortunately, you cannot edit it. So it's more used as a reference than a somewhere you could go and submit your information and print it out. So you would have to create your own cover letter from scratch, which you would select Get Started right here. Now, the information that you see here is my contact information that I had already filled in. So the cover letter automatically use that information once you create your account to put it in there. All right, so you will save that and go to write a cover letter. Now, this is what it would look like to you. And here you have the cover letter form, basically, where you have the job applying for, date, and then you have 3 sections. You have the introduction, the main section, and the conclusion, which is helpful for somebody that's starting to write a cover letter. Could guide you very easily. So, and if you don't know what you need to put in the introduction section or the main section, there's a Get Help button right here, and it explains to you what needs to be in each section. So I'm just going to use this information and use it in each section, just for an example. Okay. So it's pretty much very easy, very simple, not time consuming at all. Also, the cool thing about this is that you can choose a greeting, a default greeting. You have 3 to choose from. And also, if you don't like those greetings, you could always select your own, all right? So I'm just going to use this default greeting right here. At the bottom, same thing with the signature. You have 3 different types, and you could always do your own. So once you're satisfied with your cover letter, you could save it, and it will give you a preview of what it would look like. Now you will select next step. From the next step, it'll show you the print preview. And here you have 2 options. You could download it or you could print the cover letter. So I would advise you to just download the cover letter first, which we'll do right here. And it will download into a Word document. You can open it up, enable editing. As you can see, this is what your cover letter would look like. Now, if you want to do further edits, you can always do that on your Word document. And once you're satisfied, you can print it out. Okay. Now, like I said, if you don't have any clue of what a cover letter might look like, you could always go to the cover letter examples, and you have different jobs and shows you different examples of different cover letters on different experience levels. So you have little experience, some experience, and lots of experience. So I'm going to select one just to show you what it would look like. Let's say little experience. And this is a cover letter for a web developer. And as you can see, it's structured in a very simple way. You could always save it so you could have it as a reference to look at if you know, to get an idea of what you would want to put in your cover letter. Okay. And that's pretty much it for career transition when it comes to cover letter. It's a very good resource to use. So please try to use it as much as you can. So now let's go to Job Now. So Job Now, the interesting thing about Job Now, it doesn't have a cover letter section, but what you can do is if you know what your cover letter, you know what you have on your cover letter, you know what you want to put on your cover letter, you could always go to the resume lab, and under here you could upload your own cover letter, or you could upload the cover letter that you just did from career transition and submit it right here. So I know it says resume lab, but it also says cover letter. So you could attach your resume or a cover letter in here and get an expert to analyze it and return it back within 1 business day. So that's very good, actually. Okay, so you would get a feedback from a professional and, go from there. So hopefully this was helpful. Thank you, and see you next time.
Excitement and adventure are around every corner this summer at your library. Create your own literary wonderland at home. Immerse yourself in our never-ending online library. Learn new skills, explore virtual events, and connect with your community in a whole new way. Starting May 18th, the Prince George's County Memorial Library System and the Washington National